What's up to you guys? Welcome to In the Studio with Sims. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to compress vocals straight up. Let's just get into it. So this is one of my songs entitled The Reinvention. It's not yet out. It's dropping on the 23rd of April. That's on Friday. So don't miss out this track. I'm gonna put a link so that when it drops you can just get the track straight up. So compression. So I'm gonna play you the track without any compression. Listen.
We gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause it saints though, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause it saints though.
As we can hear, those vocals are buried in the mix. They swallowed by the instrumental. So like how I normally like doing things, I normally like to mute my lead. Then we work with the vocals. So I'm gonna play the vocals solo. Right. Listen.
We gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause it saints though, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause it saints though.
These vocals are EQ'd. I EQ them. I put a DAC. I put a multi-band compressor.
We gonna pray.
So now um let's get into compression. So what do I want to achieve with this vocal? As a mix engineer, you have to know what you want to achieve with a vocal. For me, I wanted a big vocal, a vocal that's big, man. That's what I wanted. I wanted to achieve a big vocal. So let me show you one trick. This is the CLA 76. This is a very powerful compressor when it comes to lifting up volume and bringing body to the vocal. It's a very powerful compressor. So I'm going to show you something that you have to know. Right, in this compressor we've got two types of compressor. This is blacky, this is bluey. Blacky, bluey. Right, what this bluey does, I normally use it like if I want more body on a vocal, because I realize that when I choose the bluey it gives more body to the vocal. Right, so this is how you compress hip hop, rap, trap vocals. I learned this from popular engineers, and I've read about this. If you don't want to confuse yourself with the knobs, the release and the attack, this is how you should set your compressor. Take your release, put it to the fastest. Then take your attack and put it to the medium. Well, this CLA, in most occasions, the most compressors, the fastest is this way. But for this particular compressor, the fastest is the other way. Get it? So if I put it to the right, that's the fastest. The attack, I put it to a medium, there's 4. So what's happening here is this. I want to try to achieve a compressed tight vocal, because the way we used to compress vocals, the way vocals are compressed 5 years 10 years ago is different with the way vocals are compressed during this time. Don't mix your vocals like we're in 2001. This is another move with time. This is another era. So right, what I'm trying to achieve here is I want a tight vocal. So I'm gonna play with the compressor engaged. Then you hear.
We gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give, we gonna spread in the gospel.
As you can hear, this vocal is now it's tight. This vocal is really tight. I didn't add a lot of volume because just because of some reasons I didn't add a lot of volume. But if you listen, I want you to listen to the volume. Don't let volume confuse you when you're compressing. Listen to the tightness of the vocal. So I'm gonna bypass on and off. I want you to listen.
We gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause it saints though, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause it saints though, we gonna pray, we gonna fast.
As you can hear, when I engage this compressor, the vocal becomes tight. It becomes like really, really tight. The vocal, the louder parts become quiet. The quieter parts become a bit louder, and it gives me more of an even vocal. That's what we're trying to achieve with the compressor. That's what compression is all about. Compression is tightening up your vocal. You're trying to come up with an even vocal, excuse me. So I'm gonna play it in context with the beat. Like I said, I like muting my lead, my instruments. I wanna mix my vocals to the drum kits first. So listen.
We gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says so, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says so, we gonna pray.
Right, as you can hear, the vocal is tight within the beat. It now has that tightness whereby it's not going up and down. The louder parts are getting controlled, the lower parts are getting controlled. Don't mind about the volume. I'll bring it back later on. So what happened is I was compressing a lot. I think there was going to close to about maybe minus 13 dB of gain reduction. That's a lot. A lot of people gonna be like, that's not how you compress vocals. Well, doesn't it sound good? Because the whole point is sometimes you don't need to follow like, okay, this is the rule. No, go beyond the rule. Go beyond the rule. You might find out that it sounds good. Mix with your ears, not with your eyes. So I'm not gonna go the de-esser. I put a de-esser, then I put an EQ. I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna go to the other compressor. Right. So I'm gonna what's happening here is this. My next compressor is an RVox. Why do I want to use this compressor on RVox? I just want to bring out more I just want to compress this vocal more. I want the vocal to be more tight. The reason why I like this compressor is it's simple to use. There's no attack, there's no release. What you just have to do only is compress. Simple. Straightforward, just like that. So I'm gonna bypass on and off. Listen.
We gonna pray.
Let me solo the vocal. Right, listen.
We gonna pray. We gonna fast. We gonna tithe, we gonna give, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says so, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says so, we gonna pray, we gonna fast.
Right, as you can hear, I compressed about minus 5.1 dB of gain reduction of compression. That's a lot. That's a lot of compression. Actually, when you're compressing, try to use different compressors. Don't just use one compressor and abuse it. So what I did here, my gate, I just put my gate to minus 30. You know what a gate is? When the vocal shuts down, it's gonna remove the background noise. So I'm gonna just listen to the gate. I love the gate. Listen.
We gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give.
I didn't want to remove all the breaths. As you can hear, it just attenuates just a little bit. So I'm gonna bypass in context with the beat. Listen.
We gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says so, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says so, we gonna pray.
We are getting there bit by bit. Bit by bit, we are getting there. So guys, what I heard from this compressor is it made the vocal pop out from the mix. It made it come out. That's why I like the RVox. Next, I went to my R compressor. Right. So what's happening here with my R compressor is I'm trying to compress my vocals again. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do, man? Those are too much compressors. Well, the vocal that I'm trying to achieve a very tight vocal, a big vocal. You get it? So I'm gonna bypass on and off. Listen.
We gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says so, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says so.
Right, what I did with this compressor, I learned this trick from Leslie Bradwaite. What I just did with this compressor, I wanna be honest with you, I just opened the compressor and I left it on default. That's what I did, and I just played around with my threshold because I compressed about minus 2.6 of gain reduction. That's what I'm compressing, and my ratio is on my 1.77. So I'm gonna bypass with the beat. You hear?
We gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says so. We gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says so, we gonna pray.
As you can hear, this vocal is now strong. Let me just bring in the lead vocal. Listen. I'm gonna bypass on and off. Listen.
We gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give, spread in the gospel. We gonna make cause it's saints though. We gonna spread in the gospel. We gonna make cause it's saints though.
I know some people are like, the vocal is still buried. Yes, the vocal is still buried. Why? Because I haven't engaged these other plugins that are on my vocal chain. You get what I'm trying to say? Right. So next, I went to my vocal chain and I added another compressor. What? What are you trying to do? Those are our main compressors now. One. We've got one. We got two. We got three. I'm adding my fourth compressor. What are you trying to do? So with this compressor, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to add warmth to this vocal. So I'm gonna bypass on and off. Listen.
We gonna pray.
Let me solo the vocal. Listen.
We gonna pray. We gonna fast. We gonna tithe. We gonna give. We gonna spread in the gospel. We gonna make cause it's saints though. We gonna spread in the gospel. We gonna make cause it's saints though.
As you can hear, what happened here? Okay, I put my ratio to 2. I put my release to the fastest. Now this one is different from the CLA. When you turn it to the left, it's the fastest. So I put my release to the fastest. I put my attack to the slowest. What's happening here is I'm trying to even up the vocal again. You get what I'm trying to say? At the same time, I'm evening the vocal with warmth. That's why I turned on the analog so that I can get some warmth. This is a good compressor. I like what it did. It removed some of that brightness. That's what analog does. Analog is known for warmth. It adds warmth to the vocal. So I'm gonna bypass on and off again. Listen to the warmth of the vocal. It loses a little bit of presence and it's good for hip hop. Listen.
We gonna pray. We gonna fast. We gonna tithe. We gonna give. We gonna spread in the gospel. We gonna make cause it's saints though. We gonna spread in the gospel. We gonna make cause it's saints though.
Straight up, just like that. Next, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add parallel compression. What are you doing to the vocals? That's how I mix my vocals. Let me look for my parallel compressor right here. Right. I'm not gonna get so much into the parallel compressor. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys parallel compression some other time. Right. What's happening with the parallel compressor is this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. What is parallel compression? Parallel compression is whereby here you are squashing the vocal. You're squashing the vocal till it doesn't have life. There's no life on the vocal. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna do this. Watch your ears. Reduce your volume because it's gonna be loud. Listen. This is the parallel compressor. On. Listen.
We gonna pray. We gonna fast. We gonna tithe. We gonna give.
As you can hear, this vocal has a lot of body because of the parallel compressor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it to 0. Right. I want you to listen to this powerful technique. If you're not using parallel compression, you're losing it. Right. Listen. What I'm gonna do is this is rooted to my vocals. So as I play my vocals, I'm gonna bring up the parallel compressor and it's gonna add. Listen how it's gonna add body and it's gonna add punchiness to the vocal. I want you to listen. Right, listen.
We gonna pray. We gonna fast. We gonna tithe. We gonna give. We gonna spread in the gospel. We gonna make cause it's saints though. We gonna spread in the gospel. We gonna make cause it's saints though.
Right. Let's play it in context with the beat. I'm gonna bypass on and off. I want you to listen to this massive change. Right. Right. Listen. This is the mute button. When it's orange like this, it's off, on, off, on. Right. So it's off. Listen.
We gonna pray. We gonna fast. We gonna tithe. We gonna give. We gonna spread in the gospel. We gonna make cause it's saints though. We gonna spread in the gospel. We gonna make cause it's saints though. We gonna pray. We gonna fast. We gonna tithe. We gonna give. We gonna spread in the gospel. We gonna make cause it's saints though.
Powerful technique on parallel compression. Very powerful technique. What I did again with the parallel compressor is I just duplicated another parallel compressor. It's just a duplicate. Then I added again minus 19. I'm gonna play it again. I want you to listen. So I'm gonna bypass on and off. This is another paro compressor on the side. Listen.
We gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says though, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says though, we gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give, we gonna spread in the gospel.
So let me play this with my delays. Let me play this with my reverbs so that you can hear what's happening over here. Let me turn on my verbs. Listen.
We gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says though, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says though, we gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe.
Guys, compression is a very powerful tool to use if you want to get good vocals. So next time I'm gonna show you guys I'll show you guys something else. I'll show you guys multi-band compression. So after I edit all this stuff, let me just engage all the items. You hear how the vocal sounded. Right, listen.
We gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says though, we gonna spread in the gospel, we gonna make cause he says though, we gonna pray, we gonna fast, we gonna tithe, we gonna give.
Guys, don't miss out the song, the Reinvention. It will be dropped. I'm gonna put a link at the bottom. Don't miss out this track. So next time I'm gonna show you guys multi-band compression. Then I'm gonna show you guys mastering. So yeah, make sure to subscribe at this channel in the studio. Follow me. You can follow our Facebook channel in the studio on Facebook. You can also follow my page if you wanna get more of my music at Sims Semi Legendary on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. So guys, tune with me next time. Peace out.